Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. Well, I tell you something, the guests today are absolutely amazing. I now have Renee Davis with me. She was on one of my shows before, I think when we were at the Pepper Mill.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, and she's a very well-known singer. How's it going?
Oh, my life couldn't be happier.
Well, that's cool. I like that. Everyone's complaining.
No, I recently got married, which is a
Yay!
huge milestone for me. Everybody knows that.
Why? What
I
was
was
the
the forever single. I got married.
You never been married?
I was married very young, had children very, very young.
Yes.
And no. So to meet this man is he's like a dream.
So you mean I stand a chance?
Everybody does. Remember that too.
Everybody out there, you stand a chance.
Yes. So once Solid Gold Soul ended at Ballet's, my brother and I, you met my brother,
yes, I did.
Peterkin.
Yes.
We started doing a show called The Greatest Piano Man. Now that's with Billy Joel, Elton John, and my brother does a little Richard Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder.
Yeah. I'm
one of the background singers. Well, we had the pleasure of being in the same theater with Donnie and Marie.
Oh, how amazing. I've always loved
their band, and their band still travels with us right now. In fact, I just got back from Indiana.
Oh, how amazing. So you're now starting to travel with the pandemic, with this virus thing and the whole bit. It's all kind of disappearing. They're trying to keep it alive, but I don't think it's happening.
No, we're tired.
I think everybody's tired of it, and they're all doing their own thing, and sort of masks are gone, and air gone, and everyone's gone. And
right.
So you're traveling and you're loving it?
I'm absolutely loving it.
And now does your husband travel? Because you just got married.
No, my husband has a kind of a dangerous job. It's hazmat and search and rescue. So he'll be home for like 2 weeks, and then he's gone for 4 months.
Oh my goodness!
But I get to go see him.
Oh, good.
So that's
what's nice. Yes, that's cool. That's nice.
But my life is just amazing being with this show, and I'm also producing.
What are you producing?
It's called A Cotton Club Review.
Remember the old Cotton Club? What was that? New York?
Yes, it was.
Yes. Old Cotton Club in New York.
It was amazing. My guests are Lambus Dean as Sammy Davis.
Yes.
I have Freddie B, who's doing all of the voices from Billy Eckstein down to whoever.
Yeah.
And then my queen is Queen Aries. She does Sarah Vaughan and Ella Fitzgerald.
And what part do you play in this one?
I am Lena Horne.
You're Lena Horne.
I'm Lena Horne.
She was amazing. Lena Horne was just Is she still alive?
No, she's passed away.
She passed, didn't she? Yeah. But she was just an amazing singer. Yeah. She had a presence of her own. She's just very strong.
Very elegant.
Yeah, very elegant, very strong, but knew who she was. Yes. Amazing. So where is this out yet, or is this?
It's going to be at the Italian American Club. I'll say that now. January 27th. Showtime is at 8 p.m. We're expecting a great crowd.
That's not until January.
Not until January.
January of 2022.
Exactly.
Okay. Yes.
And I'm producing it. So
how hard is it now to produce and get them all together? Because I've understood a lot of people don't like practicing, and
They don't.
Yeah, I don't know why, because unless you practice, you can't be good at your business.
You cannot, and if it's not scripted to a point, people will just go off and do what they want, and you can't have that happen either. So me being a little old short woman, guys are real, intimidated by a powerful woman, and I'm like, oh well, get used to it, because
this is what I want.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what I want, and this is how I want it. And you're absolutely right. And I don't know whether you're a man or a woman. I don't think it really makes any difference personally. But I think that if you put out there what you want, but you have to let them know what you want. If you're lackadaisical yourself, then they're going to be lackadaisical.
Exactly.
They're not going to do it. So you have to actually lead the pack, as I call it.
Well, I was very young when I got hired by Ray Charles. I toured the world with him.
You did.
I was her actual
now the good stuff's coming out, see?
With him for almost 3 years. I've been around the world maybe twice. He was an incredible
How did he treat you?
Great on stage. I think you saw the movie. The movie is exactly how he was.
Really?
It seemed like he didn't want to bother you until you were in Europe, or you have to get your own ticket to go back home. But the thing is, it was just the experience itself, so you tolerated it after a while. But it was a great experience.
But he was a hard worker. I mean,
he had the philosophy, and you kind of get that when you see the movie. He's blind. He's been blind since he was 6.
Yeah.
If he can make it, he really has no empathy for people that can see and hear. Yeah. He's like, I have to do double the work.
Yeah, I remember the movie now because he always had that little sharp attack. You know, that
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Because that's really, you know, all he could do actually when you think about it, you know, because he didn't see, he can't, you know.
He could hear a note.
Everything.
Everything. It
Yeah.
was amazing.
So did that teach you a lot in the business?
It taught me discipline. It taught me, one, don't give up. Two, I was doing 5-part harmony, and I was traveling the world with an icon. I mean,
Yes, you were.
come on, you can't get any better
How
than
old
that.
were you when you did this?
Oh, I was 28, wonderful
28.
years old.
Oh my
I had 2 little boys at that time. They were 6 and 9.
Did they travel with you?
No, they had to stay home and go to school. And I would send them things like from Japan. We don't want to wear any of that stuff. I'm like, one day you're going to wish you had kept those things.
Yes.
And now they do.
They wish they had kept all the things that you sent them.
Out of those 2 sons.
All right, so,
yes.
Renee, can we do a little acapella?
Sure. Wish I knew why I'm so in love with you. No one else in this world will do. Darling, please save your love for me. Just a little.
That's all I wanted. I got something out of
Thank
Nelson.
you.
You got a little bit of things, but I got more out of you, and that was amazing. Absolutely wonderful. What do you think about the entertainment business and how it is conducted now in Vegas? Because you've been around a long time.
I've been here 24 years.
24 years. So
Yes.
you've obviously seen a big difference in what it used to be. You know, when we had the Frank Sinatras and all those different people who had that sort of, they actually made the entertainment business in Vegas. And now what it is now, I see these 4 walls, these 2 walls, and all
It's
these different, you know.
Unbelievable. I mean,
Is it hard?
It's
Harder?
very hard. Yeah, you can't get somebody to want to produce the show anymore. You have to come in with your own people, come in with your own money. So I'm like, well, what is the purpose of me coming into your venue when I've
Yes.
got to pay for everything?
Yeah.
But when it's the only game in town, what can you do?
I was going to say, if that's the only place where you can, for one
Exactly.
way you can be, then obviously you've got to pay.
Right.
So what about the Italian-American Club? Because I know the Italian-American Club is absolutely amazing, and a lot of performers and people are gravitating
Yes.
to have their shows there. They have
Headliners.
Yeah, a lot of headliners are going down there, and then, of course, afterwards they've got the bar, and they've got the little stage there, which is
Yes.
like the old stage, isn't it? It's like an old stage going back a few years
Exactly.
with the beautiful setting and everything. It's really, really, really lovely. But I was just wondering how it is. So you've now locked yourself into the Italian Club, because that's kind of the open place to be. Do you have to pay for that?
It is, well, what happens is it's like a salary, and then
Okay.
there's certain things that are deducted.
Yes.
And depending on the amount of people you have in your show, from that salary, you pay it down.
Okay.
So if you're going to have 12 people, expect not to walk out the door yourself with anything. But as long as your people are happy, your people are the ones that make the show.
Absolutely. Without
your
them, you can't do it.
musicians and yeah,
Yes.
you can't. There's no
And
show.
how big a show? You said something like 12 people you've got in it?
This one is 10.
10 people.
It's 10 people.
Is that the black band, and then you've got different performers?
Right,
Or
right.
Who are the performers?
The performers are Freddie B.
Ready, B?
Okay, we've got Lambastine as Sammy Davis.
Yes.
Myself as Lena Horne.
Yes.
And Queen Aries.
Queen
If you
Aries.
have not
So that's
seen
what's
her,
coming down on, and that's coming down on January the
27th,
27th.
8 p.m.
That's my lucky number.
Oh, okay.
27 is my lucky number. So where can people get tickets for that? Because I'm quite sure they'd like to start buying.
They would
Are
have to call the Italian American Club.
the Italian American Club is the club you call.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. And you just, what's the name of the show again?
It is called a Night to Remember, a Cotton Club Review.
Cotton Club Review. Remember that, the Cotton Club Review. Absolutely amazing.
Yes.
And how can they reach you? Do you have an agency, or do you have a website?
I'm
What do
in
you
the
have?
midst of changing my company name, but I'm glad to give out my email. It's francinedavis73@gmail.com.
Absolutely amazing. Well, this is a talent we go back for many, many years that you've been around. You can probably tell so many, many
Oh,
stories.
could I? That's a whole nother show.
That's a whole other show. It always is. I want to thank the Art House Theatre for us being here and also being our sponsors. And of course, I want to thank Maria Pureza, who is absolutely amazing. And of course, thank you for being my guest. Without, all these guests and all these people willing to come on my show, I don't have a show. So without you, the audience, nothing happens. Remember that. Without you, I don't have anything. So thank you, everybody out there. We'll be right back with our next guest. And you take care.